What's up, YouTube? It's DJ that Who's Vlogs, and do I have an interesting story for you today? You can see in that little intro I kind of did or whatever in the beginning clip or whatever. I'm gonna be telling an interesting story. So today's story is gonna be, I think it's gonna be more because most of my stories they've been either like, I don't know if you consider funny or they were interesting, of course, but like, and entertaining probably, but I don't know if they're exactly funny to you guys. But this one, I think this one's gonna be more of a comedy more than what am I looking for? Like, than a serious topic or like, ooh, I got in this fight, or I got into this fight, or this happened. Although no, actually there was one funny story that I told that I said that I talked about basically on one of my videos, and it was the story where I talked about how I snuck into a party. That video is actually called. Let me check right now. Actually, my fact, you might hear my. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, here we go. I'm about to look at it. I think it's my first. Yeah, it was probably my first story actually. I'm thinking, yeah, it probably was my first story. It's the first one. It's like 3 months old right now, and there was like two videos. There was like an update video of what's gonna be happening on my channel, and then there was like, this is my first story time video ever, and I was like, it was dark, and I had my I had two phones. I had two phones that were charging. I still have the other phone, but I don't use the second phone as much. I use this one only. But I had bad lighting, so it was like dark and whatever. And yeah, that's my first video. If you guys want to see that, just go type in my first story time video, and you'll find it there. But anyways, the story today I'm gonna tell is a story that involved me, my sister, and my brothers, and my cousins, and everybody else. So the story was when I was like around, let's say, I was 9 or 10 years old. To my first, when you hit that first 2 digits and you think, wow, I'm finally getting there. I'm finally getting teenagers close. I'm close to teenagers. I said teenager, not teenagers. That's not a word. But anyways, so basically how I first started off was, I think my dad was planning on. I think he can like pick me up that day or whatever, which it happens. People can't pick sometimes. You can't do. I think he only couldn't do this because he was barbecuing basically. My dad always used to barbecue a lot, and when he barbecued, it was good. Trust me. And so, basically, after that situation or whatever, so instead of my dad picking me up as usual, my grandpa picked me up since he was gonna go there and eat over there and hang out with family anyway. So my grandpa picked me up, and my sister wanted to, and asked my sister if she wanted to go too. Because he said if you want, you can bring my little sister if I wanted to. And my little sister, of course, she wanted to go. So we both went together, and we have I don't know if I said this before in previous episode, but you guys are gonna have to get to know that about my family and my life and everything. So my siblings, we all have different. My sister, we have different fathers, and my brothers, we all have different mothers. So the last video you guys watched, I don't know, the last story I told, which was probably the time I called cops in the ghetto. So you probably saw him in my video, and that was like a month. That's a month old, and you see him. He's like, oh, he's the oldest one out of all of us. I used to be the oldest one, but I'll get into that story later on. If you guys want that story, comment down below. But at the time, he wasn't there or nothing. So, but the point is, we all have different mothers. So he has a different mother. And all my little brothers have different mothers as well. And so when you hear me say my dad or my mom in some stories because they're involved in it, yeah, it's actually I'm not being selfish and saying, oh, that's my fault, that's not your father. I'm not being selfish. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not that type of person to do something like that. I don't know if there's people that are like that where they be like, he's not your father. He was my father before you came here. I'm not like that. When I say it's my father or it's my mother, or she's my mother and he's my father. He's actually is my father, just my father, and he's actually just and she's actually my mother. But my mother's not involved, so I was just explaining just in case I ever do tell a story that involves her or my father. The point is, okay, so after my sister got into the car or whatever with my grandpa and everybody were sitting there, I believe she didn't have a phone at the time. I don't think. I think I was the only one with a phone actually at the time. I don't think she had a phone yet, or maybe she did. No, I think she did have a phone. Never mind. The point is, we're probably on our phones. Maybe we're doing something or whatever. And I was in the front seat. She was in the back seat, and we were just sitting there and we're listening to music, whatever, and all that. I was on my phone, probably doing things, taking pictures. Maybe I don't know what I was exactly doing at the time. It was a long time ago. I'm 17, and this was like 7 years ago or 8 years ago. I'm not gonna remember exactly what happened that day. I wish I could remember every single moment of that day, but like humans work, the way human cycle works is that the way our brains work, we still kind of remember in a way. It's like a faded memory. You can remember some parts, but not every part. The point is, after that, after we drove there though, we eventually got there, whatever. My family, my brothers, they see me, my cousins saw me, and everybody, and everyone, and they're like, because like big brother and big cousin, you're cool now because you're the older one, you're entertaining, or usually you're the entertaining. They're interested in you because they look up to you, and so everybody ran up to the car, whatever. They're like, Darius is here. Oh, Darius is here. Darius is here. And my sister got out of the car, whatever. And some people they like my sister, so they're like, they're like, what about your sister, or whatever. And so like we're all hanging out, whatever. I was talking to my brothers. It wasn't her. She's never no one related to my brothers, and I was talking to him, whatever, and we were hanging out and stuff. We were talking or whatever, and my sister joined in, and we were all talking or whatever. And then I remember there was like a jump house, and my dad was like, he's probably like typically when my dad barbecues, usually he barbecues like hot dogs, maybe hot links, um, steak maybe, chicken, just all types of stuff you can grill on a grill probably. He will grill probably, and it's all good. And then my stepmom, she would what she basically would do is she would make all the like side dishes or something. She would make like appetizers. I was call them. Some of them are appetizers, and some of them are like actual food stuff. So she would probably make the baked potatoes, maybe the macaroni, and other things like that. You can probably get the point. And so after all that, whatever, after she made all that stuff and whatever, when we came there, everything was pretty much almost ready. Her stuff was ready, but my dad was still grilling, and everything. And I was talking to my brother I was talking to my brothers and all that. My brothers were like, "Darius, you need to get in jump house with me or whatever." And I'll get on. Let me find something to wear. Let me find some. Let me do some things real quick. So I was like doing my own thing or whatever. And they were trying to give me a jump. They were trying to give me a jump house. I'm pretty sure, and whatever. Eventually, I got in the jump house. Along with my sister. My sister, she joined in too, because she didn't really know. She knows some people in my family, but not a lot of people. And she is friends with some of my cousins and some of my brothers and everybody. But I'm mainly the one that knows them the most. The best. I basically what I'm trying to get at is I know my brothers better than she would because I've been with them longer and I've seen them throughout being a baby and growing up. So I pretty much we have that brother bond and sister bond basically. So I know both of them well better than they would know her or me. They might understand each other better because they're younger, but I know their personality how they are basically. So what I'm trying to get at. And so we're all hanging out in the jump house or whatever. We're all jumping in there. I got tired eventually. I got out. There was like a cooler with sodas, waters, and all type of other stuff for like grown folks, And and so after we got that, whatever, I was drinking a lot of soda and stuff. And I remember it because usually when I'm not with my dad, I have to ask if I'm usually I still do it to this day usually, not anymore now, but when I used to be younger, because my mom would say yes to soda. Like if I ask my mom, can I get some soda? She'll be like, I don't care. Go ahead and get some. But my dad sometimes because I'm used to grabbing, I was usually like, oh, here's soda. I'm gonna grab one. And my dad like, hey, you gotta ask first. And I'm like, why do I gotta ask for? I'm the oldest one. And my mom always lets me drink soda. But it's different. Whenever you go to someone else's house, there's different rules. Maybe that wasn't for you. Maybe that was for someone else. So let me get off this. I'm on my own channel. Let me get off. Okay. So after all that and that all happened, whatever, I asked my father. I was like, hey, can I have soda? And he was like, sure, go ahead. So I was getting soda and everything. I was drinking and everything, and eventually I got back in there. My little brothers were in there. At the time, my second youngest brother was born yet. I don't think, or maybe he was. Maybe he was. If he was probably like a baby at least. But he wasn't born yet, and neither was my youngest one. He wasn't definitely not born yet because I might get into that part, but he just wasn't. That's why I'm gonna keep it at. Only people that want to know is people, my friends and everybody else, because they know how my situation is and everything. But after that, I got in there a couple times, and then my sister got in there, and then after that, from there, I think we eventually, after we all got up and everything, we're all jumping, having fun. But after that, when we had our fun and everything, eventually we got over. We got back home and everything, and from there, I was made a story. I have like a lot of childhood memories where I've been almost, in my opinion, almost got killed a couple times. Um, if you guys, I have like probably like two more stories left from my childhood, and then maybe I will tell some other stories that are personal. Look forward to Friday tomorrow because today's Thursday, October 17th. So look forward to October. I don't know what time it's gonna be around. Oh, that means I'm not gonna be uploading on my YouTube channel for Friday or Saturday. I might. If I do end up uploading on my gaming channel, which is on the screen, right on my forehead. Not playing on my forehead. Right on top of my head. So it's probably around here somewhere. You should look at that, and that's gonna be hard for me now because I feel like now when I'm trying to edit this, it's going to basically be hard to get exactly where my finger is. But if it's hard for me, I'm gonna put it somewhere. It's probably gonna be not where I said it, but it's probably gonna be somewhere around here. My point is, my game channel is right on the screen. Just type that up. Follow. Just type exactly letter for letter, all capital letters, no lowercase letters, and 02 is O. I say O2 for 02. That's what my family does too, and that's what I meant. So if I said the letter O, then it's O. But if I say O2, it is 02. Okay, so let's get that clarified because I don't know how, but my friends got confused by that for some reason. I know when it comes to like if I'm saying a number, like an actual number, like let's say I'm in math, whatever. Of course, I'm like, I'm not gonna say 100. I'm gonna say 100. That's one. It equals 100. Or if like my point is, if I was in math class and they said, well, how many zeros are in this? I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna say 2 O's. I'm gonna say 2 zeros. I'm not gonna be like say 2 it's 2 O's. But my point is it's gonna be on top of it right now, along with my Instagram will be right here as well. I'm right here now, so hopefully I can pop this Instagram before I said it, or maybe where my finger is at pointing right now. It'd be kind of cool if I can do that, but if I can't do it, I will understand, and hopefully you guys will understand as well. My Snapchat will be up there. It's always in the beginning of the intro as well. Don't If you follow those, you'll know whenever I upload video, or if I don't upload, you'll probably see why I didn't upload video. My Snapchat is the main. I think really, even though I would like my Instagram to be promoted, I do post up on my Instagram and stuff, but like, other than that, my Snapchat is the main thing I really use to like promote my videos on because Instagram is a little weird, and then they don't have that option where you can link your stuff. Instagram, you have to have like a business account and all that, and then you have to have and then I tried that, which I did try doing that, but I ended up deleting it because right when that happened, I tried to link something, but it didn't work still because it said in order to do this action, you have a business account. So I created a business account, Nerd Story, and top of Nerd Story. But and I was like, okay, let me do this, and I'm gonna add a business account. And they're like, what kind of business are you doing? I said media, because media is singing, rapping, entertainment basically, and YouTube is entertainment. That's I'm pretty sure that's media. So I said media. I clicked on media now, and from there was like, you need another account to be your your like helper or whatever, someone that is with you. But what if you're working alone? Then you have no one to help you out. Maybe I would think like a manager, maybe I don't know, but I couldn't find that one, so I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna delete this whole thing because it didn't work. And so from there, I didn't get to do that. So mainly, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna still be like, okay, go on my Instagram. Be like, okay, go on my YouTube channel and type in this. Maybe I might be like that, but other than that, I can only screenshot it, and you guys have to screenshot it probably with my Instagram and type it in. If you're on my Snapchat, I don't know if it works exactly either because I see some people screenshot it, but usually I link it, so all you gotta do is swipe up like that, and boom, you'll be there in my video, and you'll see this video. If I don't upload a video on my gaming channel, that's because I'm gonna be with my cousins and my older brother, hanging out with them. I haven't seen him in a while now. The last time I actually no, that's a lie. The last time I seen him was a month ago, but it seems like a long because that was the only time I really talked to him. Other than that, I never talked to them. I haven't talked to them since new things happened in my life and everything. Everything, it was all different now because now it's just me. It's not I'm not going over there, to be with my brothers and everything. I'm going there to like catch up with everybody else, my family. So that was last time I seen everybody. I talked to some people on phone before, but I haven't really like talked to them face to face and spend maybe a day with them. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna spend time with them and have fun with them the way I would. So if I don't upload, that's the reason why. But yeah, look for the Friday's video. Friday video will be as all these YouTubers. Now it's not cringy. I was gonna say as all YouTubers say a banger, but now that I said it that way, that was very cringy, and I regret every moment when I did that. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting video because I'm gonna clap with. Well, he's not exactly. He doesn't have YouTube. I'm gonna make a video. It's like a family video. But the point is, look forward to that. And if I do end up uploading a gaming video, just know I'm probably like gonna rush through it. It's probably not gonna be as long. Like I'm thinking, normally my videos are supposed to be 40 minutes, but I do 15 minutes videos for Sims. So instead of Sims maybe being like 50 minutes long, if I do end up playing Sims, I'm making like a 30-minute video, so it'd be easier for me to edit and hang out with family. And if I'm doing like a Minecraft video, instead of it being 40 minutes or 45 minutes, 30 minutes or 35. And if I'm doing basically everything's to be 30 or 35. Okay, that's basically my schedule for here right now. This is gonna be very hard for me now because I gotta edit 3 videos because the first video was I cut it because my father was calling me, and the second one my father was calling me because I'm trying to talk to my family because we're far away from each other now. That's the whole point of why that I took that call because if anything I could just when I'm like, hold on, Dad, I have to do this first, but I'm not gonna do this to my family. Family comes before anything else. That's how you should be thinking. You can't do like I want to talk to my family real quick, so I'll talk to my family later. No, family comes first before anybody, and I'm pretty sure they think the same way. So this is my video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because if you hit that subscribe button, next to that subscribe button is the bell button. The bell button is actually pretty useful because the bell button will tell you when I upload a video. Just like my Snapchat, it will probably tell you, and my Instagram. If that doesn't work, because YouTube, they have so many channels, it might not work. So that's why you go on my Snapchat and Instagram, and you'll figure it out from there. My schedule is on my channel as well. It's going to be happening on my YouTube channel. I think it's like an update video. It's called update video. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I do know it's on my channel. I'm gonna look real quick again. You can hear that weird my Xbox sound. I'm just gonna go like this so you can hear that a lot. That's why I find it. We're gonna see eventually. Okay. There is another channel called These Vlogs that has like a purple thing. Don't follow that one because I lost password to that one. For once in my life, I actually forgot password to that, and I can't get on that one. So I just created the same exact one, but you can tell which one's which because my picture will be on there. Okay, yeah, here we go. There's a video called my YouTube schedule. Look at that, and you'll know my schedule from there. Or you can go to About, and you can read it from there. No, I'm not gonna say it. You gotta go on that video if you want to know my schedule. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time with the next story time or video, vlog, whatever I'm gonna do. Whatever videos I do, because I do everything else on the channel. I like you guys for supporting me and supporting the channel, and you know, and understanding why I don't upload some at times, because none of you guys really went got on my case or whatever, but like, hey, you need to upload video right now because you haven't done anything. Why are you still there or whatever? And then you all have ever done it yet. Maybe because you guys don't really care, or maybe because I'm not really I'm not up there compared to other people. Which, to be honest, even though they're celebrities and all that, we're not all. At the end of the day, they're all humans, so we're not up there. They might be richer than us, but it doesn't mean they're up there exactly. Or maybe it does. Who knows? How you all think? But the point is, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. DJ out. Pete. And from there, yes, this is the second part of the video. But from there, after we got back in there, I'm gonna say we got back there at least like probably like 3 times. I'm gonna say. So after all that, then let me think. From that part, when we got the third time, we eventually got back in there. We stayed on this time, and I don't know why kids do this, and kids probably still do this, and they're probably gonna continue doing this until they learn, for like we had to learn. But and I think it's just little kids. I don't think teenagers would do something like that. So all these little kids were like, you know how like I'm just trying to explain this the best I can. Okay, let's just say like you have like maybe let's say 12, 15 people in the jump house, and let's say 5 people, you know, they went, you know how there's like the nets that are like supposed to hold it or whatever. That's like the kind of like the window part or whatever we can see out there. So for some reason, people like to, I don't know why people like to do that, but while they're jumping, or whatever, do they like to like jump and then like go back on and hold all the weight on there, and another person does the same thing for some reason, and then the third person does the same thing, the next person does, and it repeats until eventually it's like a vacuum cleaner sucking us all, you know. It's like a suction cup, you know. It's just, you know, like our vacuum, like it's just sucking us and trying to, you know, vacuum us and everything. So it's like pulling us all and making us drag into there, causing more and more weight. And then everybody was being crushed. And for some reason, I don't know why he was invited for, because this was a family thing or whatever. This was not like for friends or nothing. This was a family event. This was like, you know, all family members, and you know, we're all hanging out trying to get to know, you know, pick up where we last left off on, you know, talk about what happened in our lives, you know, what's changed about our lives and everything. This wasn't like, you know, oh, bring friends and family here. Even though friends are like family, they're not exactly your family. You can treat them like their family, but at the end of the day, both y'all should both know that they're not family. At the end of the day, they both know that, because if your friends were really like your family, your friends will never betray you or say, you know, I'm thinking this friendship's over. You can, and family, you can't do that. You can be mad at them and not talking forever, but in reality, biologically and, you know, by our genes and science know that we're still related to each other and we're still family. Our family tree is still gonna be, our family tree is still gonna show up somewhere that that, you know, this person's my uncle, or this person's my, you know, cousin or something like that. It's still gonna show up. Little kids say, I don't know. I was never like that. I don't know if you all were like that, but like I remember my brothers when we used to get mad at each other. When they're mad at each other, when we were mad at each other, whatever. Not me, but when they're mad at me, they're like, "I'm not your brother no more." And you know that really hurt me. To me, it just sounded dumb, whatever. So I was all like, and I knew they were just mad. I knew they were mad, so I was like, "You do realize I'm still your brother. You do realize you could say that, but I don't mean it's true. I'm always gonna be your brother, no matter if you don't want me to be in your life or you don't want me. I'm still gonna be your brother. I'm still gonna be here." He's like, "No, you're not." And I'm like, "Watch me." Look, I'm still here. I'm still his brother. I'm still here. I'm still trying to talk to them and, you know, see how their lives are going. So I think that never changed. But the point is, that was my point. My point was, you know, friends are not your family. But he was there, and there was like their little friend from like school, their elementary school. His name was like Jacob. I forgot what his name was. Either Jacob or whatever. I'm just gonna describe him. No offense. I'm not, you know, shaming no one or like that. But he was a little fat, short hair, I would say, and that's what I'm gonna leave it at. And oh no, hold on, one more little thing. He was a little slow, and I don't know if he still is that way to that day, but I'm not. It's not even just because, you know, I'm older and I'm rude or whatever. Even my brother said the same thing, and they still say it to this day. They still sometimes call him slow. Although and I mean, my little was there more mean than I am towards my friends. Recently, not recently, but a long time when I was when I was older, I don't know what time it was, but I was like 16. He called him Marshmallow, and my brother got punched for that and got mad or whatever, and didn't and he got mad and everything basically, and stuff happened that day. After that, but anyways, that's not part of it. So I'm just saying, I'm not mean. So I'm just know that my brothers, they're mean towards their friends too, and that's just my honest opinion of him. And everyone else thinks the same way too. My other little brother, he called his friend was trying to help him because we were doing like a boxing thing where we're doing boxing matches, we were recording, and I was an editor and practicing on my editing skills by editing it like a actual real like if you watch TV and see a real fight. I was an editor. The only thing is there was not gonna be commentary where the people are like, oh, he got the left hook in, and he got the right hit in, he got the body hit and all that. I'm not gonna do all that, but other than that, I was an editor, just like if it was a fighting boxing ring or something like that, or UFC or something like that. And so I remember he was because I don't know, I guess he was, I forgot, he was like mad or whatever at my older brother, and my his friend was like, get in there, you gotta get in there and hit him a couple of times. Don't let him hit him, hit you like that. He was trying to help him out, and he was like, move out. He's like, and he said, move out the way, Tubby. I'm like, wow, wait, why are you so with your friend for? I'm like, he's your friend, right? And he's like, what do you mean by I'm being rude to him? And I was like, I'm not gonna do whatever. That's your friend. I mean, that's not my friend. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to help you out because that's the old brother's job. Well, second old brother's job, but I'm still act like the oldest one. So it's like they have two older brothers because not that's my job, but it's what I've been used to. I can't change it. But my point is is that I'm not as mean to their friends, whatever. If that's their friends, that's their friends. But anyways, he was bad or whatever. He came over. We are all eating and everything. We are all drinking sodas and everything. And then eventually, when that part in the jump house happened, everyone leaned against it, and it got us all stuck in that part, including my sister. We're all stuck in there. My sister's in there, and I'm thinking that the thing, because me being young and everything, I'm thinking it's gonna break on us, and when we land on concrete, it's gonna hurt. Which it probably would have hurt, but I don't think like bad luck would have been. But you never know what can happen in that situation. So I'm leaning back like this. I'm on my arm like this, kind of like leaning back behind like this. Like I'm literally like that, laying down like that, kind of, and I'm like, and I'm looking at the ground. I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing's gonna break. It can't support all this weight. And then afterwards, I don't know why this girl's on here for, but I know it's rude. It's rude to call a female this, but she was big. Okay, I'm gonna say big. She was the proper way is overweight. I think it was overweight to my opinion. So we're like this, and I'm on top of I'm crushing this other kid back. I was talking about their friend, and he was like, I'm like, get off me, you're crushing me. And I don't know how he was able to do it, but he was able to get. I was crushing him. I was too heavy for him, but he was so able to push me off though, and have me like I was trying to avoid this thing because I was trying to say, okay, as long as I'm on other people, I don't mind. As long as I'm on my little brothers or my little sister, I'm cool with it because I'm not crushing my family. I better crush these people I don't know um than crush my brothers and the people I'm close with. Which I know, yeah, they're my cousins and everything, but I don't know every single cousin of course. I mean, sometimes I'm still learning today who my dad's family's because all my cousins on my dad's side of the family is, and I'm probably still going to be learning all my mom's side of all my cousins. So as I'm getting crushed like that, he pushed me. He's like, "Get off me! You're crushing me!" He pushes me off. I glance at my sister, and I'm trying to move myself out. I'm trying to move myself like this. I'm trying to roll over, but there's no I can roll over because people are all stacked up. We're all stacked up, like kind of like what like kind of like let's say we're being stacked up like cards, like some Uno cards or I forgot what you call it, deck of cards basically. So we're all stacked up, whatever. I'm trying to roll over. I couldn't roll over, and as I'm trying to roll over, this big girl, fat girl. Sorry, no offense. I mean, you probably were my cousin, but I don't know who she is exactly. And she landed right on top of me and my sister, and so we're both crushed in the process by her. And I was like, okay, this thing's definitely gonna break because it can't support this much weight. So when I was, and I'm like, I'm okay. When I was in, somebody needs to push up or something. So like eventually, I don't know how. I think someone pushed us up or something. But then my aunts and everybody, they're like, hey, y'all can't be doing that no more. Okay, I just realized because I did this way and then I did that way. I don't know how it's gonna look now on when I edit it. So hopefully it looks the same. If not, I'm gonna have to redo that whole part. But basically, I'm not gonna redo this whole part. If it looks weird, I apologize for it in advance. But I'm still uploading the way it looks. So you're gonna have to bear with me because I messed up and I shouldn't have. All right, hold on, my phone's coming, so I'll be right back.